Right, welcome to the deep dive. After the 2026 general election in Uganda, security forces under President Yoweri Museveni carries out a large-scale arrest of opposition supporters, mainly from the party of Bobi Wine, the National Unity Platform, that's the NUP. The exact number are still involved, but credible report gave approximately a picture of the number of people who have been arrested. Well, welcome to the deep dive. As I said earlier, today we will be looking at the general election that happened in January in Uganda and what happened and why people were arrested. We'll be taking you into the details of what exactly is going on currently on the ground in Uganda as we speak. Now, let's look at how many people who have been jailed or detained for per the reports and the investigations we made indicate that almost about 2,000 plus opposition supporters were detained shortly after the election, according to Uganda's military leadership. Security forces also reported that around 30 people were killed in post-election clashes with opposition supporters. Separate incidents reported hundreds of arrests in protests and raids across the country, including over 300 NUP supporters detained earlier during the campaign period. So, the estimated scale of arrest linked to the 2026 general election crackdown in Uganda is approximately around 2,000 detained after the election. Hundreds more arrested during the campaign and protest. Now, let's look at how many are still in court or facing charges. There is no single official number of those still in court, but report shows many detainees were charged with minor public order offenses and released later. Some opposition politicians and activists remain under investigation or court cases, including people accused of election related violence. Human rights groups say some detainees have disappeared or are being held in unofficial detention facilities, making the exact number unclear. Because of this, the truth number or the true number still facing trial is uncertain. But analysts say dozens to hundreds may still be in the legal system. Now, on the number three, let's take a look at what crimes have they committed and why were they accused. Well, let's look at the crimes they were accused of. Authorities say the arrests were for offenses such as unlawful assembly, possession of illegal election materials, inciting violence, election-related riots, terrorism, or supporting terrorist groups, a label used by the army for some opposition supporters. However, opposition groups and international organizations claim many arrests were politically motivated to intimidate critics of the government. So, if you see clearly what exactly is going on in Uganda, it is clear that the people who have been arrested were, if you look at what exactly and the reason why they were arrested and why they are facing charges, some are minor, some are saying that it is unlawful, violence, supporting terrorism. And if you look at the real situation on the ground, that is not what is telling us. The main issue is that Yoweri Museveni's government is trying to protect his side of the party, so making the opposition party unpopular. Yesterday, after he kept on arresting people several times and over again, yet still people still go in for the NUP, that is the National Unity Platform party. People still supported them. Yet still he is not convinced, so he kept on arresting more people even before the election and after the election. A whole lot have happened. Yoweri Museveni's son, who is the General Muhuzi Kagwanye, who always mostly post on X, always stressing that we are dealing with the people, we make sure we clear all the people in the system. We will deal with anybody who try to question us. So it's like, yes, we are being ruled by military, but we don't have the right to ask the military why this is going on. So anything the military has to say, we have to go accordingly without going left. So we have to listen and clearly with whatever they say, whether you like